Obviously last year you signed to race EMX250 with the BUD Kawasaki racing team. First of all, did you ever imagine yourself racing in Europe? And second of all, just how did the opportunity come about with the BUD team?
Actually, I never imagined coming over Europe to race. For me, it was always like I was in the USA, so I always imagined I was gonna stay there. But no, I'm just very happy to have the opportunity to know many countries and to race over here. I think it's really good for me, for my technique, riding, everything. I know more people, and just super grateful with Stefan, BUD Racing.
And obviously you're from Chile. First of all, how did you find going from Chile to America and then coming from America to Europe? How have you found it all?
So I went to live to the US on 2020, like right before COVID, so I stayed all COVID over there. It was good, so we didn't have quarantine, so I never stopped riding, but honestly, to the US I started going like 2014 with my dad, just as an experience, like maybe go to one race, come back to Chile, then the next year go to Minios, just kind of like that. And after we decided to stay there, and we stayed there 3 years. Until Stefan went to Minios on 2022. He saw me riding, and then he sent me an email, and that's how we made it happen. Now I'm here.
And how do you find, when you first came over to Europe, what did you expect and how did you adapt? I think you live in France. How do you find France and living there?
No, the place we are in France is really good. A lot of surfing and stuff. I don't really surf, but okay. I like the vibes and everything. And yeah, it's really different from the US to Europe. Like all the tracks, training tracks, on the races too. Because I was racing amateur over there, so it's not really the same, like many long motos and stuff. I adapted well. Now I'm already used to it. So.
And obviously last year you got the injury. I think it was just before the first round. How much of a blow was that? And it was good that you still were able to finish the season because that helped you prepare for this year then?
Yeah. So yeah, I got injured last year. It was a bummer obviously, but the best was to get surgery, so for the shoulder to be good. Now is no problem. I'm confident on my shoulder now, so yeah, it was a bummer. Last year I could do just the last 4 rounds, and now I'm able to do the entire championship and start good. So just happy with that. I'm healthy, I'm feeling good. So.
And before you came over, did you know anything about EMX250, and how do you find the level? It's obviously quite high because the top 10 guys could do good in MX2, which maybe the outside don't realise that.
Yeah, so I didn't really know EMX when I came here. Like I just knew like MX2 and MXGP, and I saw the highlights on Instagram and stuff, and obviously I knew all the big names, and I watched some motos, but not really EMX. So yeah, no, the levels high, and just happy to compete with everyone over here.
And now that you've raced the series for a year, are you a bit more familiar with the riders? And also, how do you find the tracks? How different are they from what you grew up to in Chile and then in America?
So yeah, with the riders, it's like sometimes I don't even know who I'm racing with. I'm just going for it. But I know who the top guys are and stuff like that. But yeah, it's pretty different from the US, as I said before. Like the tracks are more hardback and stuff. Like in the US, they prep the track really well. There's rods and stuff. Obviously, it gets super rough in the US, but here's like a different kind of rough, So and all types of dirt, like really hardback or sandy or in between. So each weekend you need to get used to the conditions that you can.
And what are your goals for the championship this season? I'm sure you'd like to get on the podium.
Yeah, for sure. My goal is the podium for sure. I haven't been doing so well, honestly. I went in Spain. I didn't have a good race in Spain, so I was mad about it. Yes, yesterday I had a mechanical problem, so I DNF'd, and today was okay. I got a 8th. I crashed with 2 laps to go, battling with the 5th. So it's a bummer, but just more happy with my riding and my start. I just need to figure out how to start. And that's it.
And there's an under 23 age rule in EMX250. How many more years can you ride this class?
So I just turned 20 on April 1st. So I don't know.
Next year probably as well.
Yeah, maybe.
After that, do you see yourself staying in Europe and racing the GPs?
Yeah, maybe. Whatever happens, happens. You know, now I don't really have a plan, but yeah, if I stay here or in the US, both are enough.
If it was down to you, where do you see yourself in the future? Here or America? Or
honestly, I got more used to America. Like, I lived over there for 3 years, so I know more people. I got more familiarized with everything. So, but no, both are an option, and I'm open to it.